Hi Leo, welcome to your love reading for September 2018. I've been shuffling off camera. I would do it on camera, but it's noisy because I got a new mic and it's gonna catch the cloth. I start off general, so for most of you it will resonate, and then I get specific, and the reading will change because, you know, the more you get specific, the more I clarify. It's like, oh, this didn't mean another person, it meant the same person, or, you know, that sort of thing. So may or may not resonate, or it might start to resonate and then it doesn't. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you want a more rounder, fuller picture, please check your moon, rising, or Venus signs, or check another channel. All right. King of Pentacles is the energy between you and another person, or your love situation in general. All right. We have the Hermit upright, Six of Cups reversed, Ten of Pentacles upright, the Nine of Swords upright, and the Death card in the outcome position. All right, preliminary read. This is the general part. Okay, so we've got reflection. So in the past, there was somebody was kind of off on their own, just reflecting. Maybe you were single, you were just soul searching, looking for that inner wisdom, or trying to figure out what had happened. And because the challenge is that you weren't able to let go of the past. Weren't able to move on. Maybe you were just re-examining a love situation over and over, and maybe you were being kind of idealistic about it, like only seeing the good, or just not able to look at what really happened. This could have been a soulmate relationship, or even a past life relationship with karmic ties. You know what I mean? Just that pull. You can't quite quit somebody and you just don't know why. The current situation now is a stable, happy home, but something tells me this might not be a love relationship so much as it is a functional relationship. Like this, I don't know, it's kind of feeling like maybe it's devoid of actual love. I don't know, we'll see. It could be wrong, but this just feels more practical and pragmatic, like you've stayed together for the kids, or you're working through things, and passion is like on the back burner right now because you're working through a lot of practical things, like you're kind of remapping a relationship possibly, or this is you without somebody, and you might be living in the family or marital home without that person. I don't know. Well, we'll see when I clarify. And then what's coming towards you in the future in a little bit is going to be some anxiety, some not being able to sleep, some thinking, you know, despair, depression. And then at the very end right here, we have the Death card, which signals rebirth. It signals an ending and a rebirth. Not physical, of course. It's just a transformation. It's a rite of passage on a grand scale. You are, like, you're closing the door and it becomes part of the, whoopsie, I just hit the microphone, sorry. You're closing the door and it becomes part of the wall, and there's been a change. Like, you can't not know what you know. It's not just an experience, it's a transformation, that sort of thing. All right, so now's where I'm gonna start clarifying and get specific. Okay, so let's see. For Leo, let's see what this Hermit is about. Just so you know, too, we got 2 9s. I gotta see what that is. Oh, look at this. We got 8, and then 9, 10. Okay. Just thought I'd point that out. Hold on, let me see what these 9s are real quick. 2 9s. Receipt. Somebody's got the receipts. Okay. All right, so what's this Hermit about? What's going on there? Huh. Okay. And now this could be man or woman. This could even be talking about a woman, just a strong, secure woman, right? That's at the top of her game, and just everything going smoothly. You're secure. You have self-discipline. You can sustain. Not only have you made what you have, but you can sustain it because you're that type of person. You've got a great work ethic. You have security, abundance, self-discipline, power, control, So this could be man or woman. All right. Okay. And that ties into this too, by the way. Okay, so right here we've got being let in out of the cold, sort of, coming out of poverty, whether it's emotional poverty, spiritual poverty. It's recovery from financial loss. It's recovery from, like, maybe you've had a huge falling out, and this is the beginning of recovery and talking and whatnot. And we've got maybe a mother. Maybe we've got a female, an Aries, that is... maybe she's pregnant. This is an abundant female, a full of life female, somebody that embodies femininity and maturity and fertility and abundance and just a legit woman. So we've got some soul searching here because basically someone's in recovery. And, I know I just said all that about the full fertility, but this feels like a single woman. It just feels like somebody is taking time out, they're soul searching, and they are now by themselves, and there has been some, you've come in out of the cold, you found your footing again, but you're by yourself, and you are all about becoming whole again, but you're single. Okay, well, all right. Let's see what this Six of Cups reversed is. That's interesting, this right here. I might circle back around to that. All right, we got the Tower, and look at that. Holy cow. Let me fix you here. What did get? I don't like that. Okay. All right. So, you got the not being able to let go, someone from the past, shaking things up. So, this... Oof. Okay, reserving judgment. Hang on. Because this is the obstacle. You can't let go, right? I say that and then I jump into it. Okay, whatever. This is not being able to let go because something traumatic, like just a complete out of the blue shock. This is like 10 of Swords times 10 has happened. And there's been like a transformation because there's just been an ending because of that. Irreparable. And when something happens like that, sometimes you can stay stuck going over and over and over what happened because you just can't believe it. Like, you just can't believe it's so different. Everything was going along this way and then bam. So this soul searching, this isolation, self-imposed isolation, because someone's in recovery and they're trying to sort themselves out and they want to get back to being this, but the obstacle is they're stuck in the past because of something that's pretty traumatic that's happened, and they're forever changed because of it. There's been, this is heavy duty. This is major arcana. This is like death, divorce, winning the lottery. Like, whatever happened is life changing, and it could be good stress, but it's still stress. And there has been an ending and almost a rebirth. Like, if we're talking about birth here, this is a rebirth also. Like, but the obstacle is that this huge upheaval came, and yet we got a double whammy here because we got not being able to move on, not being able to let go of the past, and we got this right here. You can't ascend. You can't make it to the next level. You can't let go. You can't accept things are over and transition. Okay, so that's what the obstacle is. There, I got it. That's what. Sometimes I get it in my head and I can't explain it correctly because I'm thinking it and I'm like talking around it, and the words that are coming out of my mouth are not in sync with what I'm thinking. Okay, so what's this 10 of Pentacles? What is that? This is the current situation. Why for that? Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Current situation. We got a stable home. We got a legacy. We got a functioning home. You know, it feels like it's like two ships passing in the night. It feels like a double life. It feels like okay, there's this functioning home, but then this is what everybody sees. But then behind closed doors, we got two people that are still connected, but it's like there's all this seedy stuff and shady stuff going on behind closed doors, and they're doing a very good job of juggling appearances, like keeping all, I don't know, that's what that feels like, because this is like, oh, you know, just look at the picture. I mean, there's everybody's just kind of greeting everybody and happy and this and that, but then behind closed doors we have this. And is that what this is about? Is this why this person stepped back and pulled back, because they just can't get over what somebody did, and yet you're still staying together for functional purposes to maintain the family legacy, customs, traditions, whatnot, but and it's almost like whatever your station in life you're able to afford those like vices or whatever the escape thing, the things that you're doing to escape, you're able to either conceal them or afford them. Or for the Leos that I'm reading for, it's almost like you're living a double life. Like that's what this 2 right here means. It's like you're juggling between outer appearances and what people think you are as a couple or as a person, and then there's what's really going on, like the vices, you know. Because this right here, this is temptation, this is diversionary tactics, this is illusion, fantasy, starting to go down that road where it's beyond fantasy and you're starting to get like a little bit addicted to it, you know, like gambling, porn, drinking, you know, carousing, that sort of thing. All right, so what's this 9 of Wands? Well, honestly, I can see why this 9 of Wands is here, because this could take its toll. Honestly, that keeping up appearances, you know. Damn. Okay, so for you, Leo, this is about basically a breakup of a very significant relationship, if not a marriage, and that it's keeping you up at night. I mean, quite literally. These 2 right here, that not being able to let go and just kind of keeping circling. It's like this, okay, it's almost like you just found out about this, somebody cheating, you know, and it's just completely undid you, because you had this whole legacy, this very connected relationship and long standing and whatever, and so you're keeping up appearances, but my God, it's like just agonizing thinking about and trying to suss it out and sort it out and figure out this and look at your culpability and blaming yourself and should this? I mean, you're just going round and round and round in your head, and it's over this relationship that is not intact anymore, so to speak. You might still be in the marital home, but you're not intact, and yet you're just despondent and you're just sad and you're grieving the loss of this relationship. And I think, you know, and I said that this feels like a single woman, but they're still in the marital home. You're probably either you're in there by yourself, or you're probably still in there with your partner, or it could be a man is still in there with it. You know what I mean? But you're just living separate lives. You know, you might even still, or you man or woman are in the marital home, and you're just surrounded by all the reminders of this betrayal. Wow. Because this could be cheating, but this could also be something else that takes you away. Just whatever. Damn. You know, this was quite the shakeup. This is Pisces. This could be Gemini. This could be Scorpio, Aries. We got a couple of choices here. All right, and I gotta make this quick because I just talked. Leo, damn, I'm sorry. This is intense. The outcome is an ending and a beginning. Why? Because you can't not know what you know. And look at this. We got this over here. This is the reverse of this as far as the outcome. So this is a current situation, but come resolution of this whole, when this is seen through, there isn't going to be that anymore, because you can't not know what you know. You can't. This right here is going to eat away at you and eat away at you, and you're not going to be able to sustain this. This right here is going to, and this, you're not going to be able to keep up appearances and sustain it, and you're just going to walk away. You can't not know what you know, and you're not going to be happy about it. I mean, you're going to be quite anxious. There's going to be maybe some confusion and fear, but I mean, that's not going to be unfamiliar, right? Look where you are now. But in the walking away, you're going to be releasing all that. You're going to be, it's like you're going to be okay, because the worst is over. And you're going to actually be releasing a lot of that anxiety and that fear and that confusion. Now watch, right here comes engagement or honeymoon. Watch, that always happens. But honestly, there's a major transformation in letting go and walking away. There's a major transformation. And part of that is letting go of this. Part of that transformation and that healing that's going to begin, and releasing the confusion and releasing the unhappiness is going to be letting go of this whole situation. And you'll do it. You'll have the guts and the courage to do it. It's one of those things that you'll know when you know. You'll be ready when you're ready, you know. All of a sudden, you're just going to be able to get up and do it. See what I mean about getting specific? I know that there's like only a couple of you out there now that this would apply to, right? Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Well, that's probably a little late to the party, isn't it? Because, you know, this is for the month of September, so it could be happening in September. It hasn't happened yet, but you know, if there ever was a warning, you know what I mean? Like this is kind of a big deal. This is a major upset. So yes, definitely pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, and you'll know what those are. I never liked it when someone said that, like, oh, you'll know when you're ready. I didn't get that until I was older. That was always so frustrating. Oh, just trust yourself. Oh, shut up. That was always so frustrating to me. Aquamarine, divine life purpose. Trust the signs in your inner guidance which are leading you to fulfillment. Okay, well, yeah, pay attention to the red flags, trust the signs. We got a whole lot of, I'm surprised the high priestess didn't show up here. But I guess if you're soul searching and trying to look at things realistically, and it's causing you a lot of anxiety, you're not going to be able to, let me slow down, being able to let go of the past, and you're just cycling, going through, hopefully you'll come across what those signs were and what the red flags were, and like, okay, I shouldn't be doing this. I should be doing this over here. And I think part of that healing and transformation is getting back to yourself, walking away, getting back to yourself, and figuring out what you should do or where you should be. And it is not here. It's not here. And it's almost like it's a long time coming to you, because this is a 10. And it's like you probably known this for a while, and yet we have this shakeup and this trauma. It could be the final blow. But you've known for a while, it's just not working. But, you know, for whatever reason, you stayed. And so when the time is ready, you'll definitely know it. There will be signs, even though I just said I hated saying that. Seriously, like, there comes a point, sometimes it's over the smallest thing that you just, all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm done. Nope, that's it. I can't anymore. So man or woman, this applies to, I'm just saying. Anyway, Leo, that's what I have for you. I hope it was helpful. This was quite heavy, so I hope everything's going to be okay. I'm going to do another one of these on in mid-monthly, the middle of September. So be on the lookout for that. It'll be interesting to see the progression if I'm reading for the same Leos again. So anyway, thank you for stopping by, and good luck with this, okay? Take care.